Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target with his three. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
Here's Martin following the 3 by Detroit. And stolen by Fournier. He feeds it to Ivey. Banked in off the glass.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rozier kicks to Adebayo. And a wide open look for Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
For 3, Fournier. Pistons keep it alive. Duren, and he banks in the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Rozier. And it's Butler with the jam.
On the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
Here is Cunningham. Here's Ivey. Misses the 3. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Hero from long range. And again, Miami with the triple.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Pistons trailed by 3, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Second, Jimmy Butler.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
And some changes here for the Heat. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Richardson in for Terry Rozier. Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have. And really compartmentally, they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
Here's Richardson. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, the D can't give Richardson that kind of lane to the basket. He will jump all over any available space.
Pistons trailed by 5. Puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Butler. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 23 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Love with the screen for Hero. Pass to Love. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting to stop the run. Here's Wiseman. The shot from the low post is good.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him, totally focused on the rim.
Outside, Hero. Love up top. Hero finds Love. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You got to know that about Kevin Love. He's going to take what the defense gives him, that time inside.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Heat. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-6 run. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court for the Pistons, we've got Wiseman, and it's Fontecchio in at the 3 spot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. Love, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
Now, Hero. He's got 8. Robinson, that's good.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot up.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And it's Fontecchio missing. The Heat leading by 3. And there's the pass to Robinson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
Here's Wiseman. It's hauled in by Hero.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Love can't hit. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Wiseman. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Love. Good, nice job down low. Love's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They need this. Detroit, no good that time either.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Lays it up and banks it in. Love's got 6.
Now, when you give up these second chance opportunities, I don't know what you expect. Kevin Love is going to find a way to get in there and make something good happen.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
The Heat leading by 10. Here's Robinson. Here's Rozier. And another basket for Miami.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bounce pass from Ivy. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Heat.
Passes it to Adebayo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Now, here's Stewart. It's good. Stewart's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
To the inside. Jaquez, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Pistons trail by 12. And here's Stewart. He has 5. Ivy on the wing. Over Robinson. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
On the wing, Rozier. He's got 5. Outside Robinson. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Sasser, and the shot goes in. Sasser's got it back down to within single digits for Detroit. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Beyond the arc. No good there. That'll do it for the first half. Heat out front, up by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
When I look at Miami, next game is their first chance to get a road win in the new fresh season. I'm expecting them to bring some fire, some hot.
And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the Heat.
They've had that ball hopping, keeping the defense scrambling.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Pistons trail by 9. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. And it's Rozier in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Shots good by Duren. Duren's got his second bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Martin wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Pistons trail by 10. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's the break. Hero with it. Defended now by Fournier.
And how about Martin just getting up and on the slam?
That'll be a 5-second call. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Number 1, Tyler Hero.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A., it shows. Thank you so much.
You know, every team in the league would love to have a guy like Tyler Hero, an elite shooter off the catch, scores in bunches, and spaces the floor.
Now, here is Martin. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. No good on the three.
No doubt one of the best nicknames in the NBA. Isaiah Stewart, also known as Beef Stew.
Well, I love that the moniker, Greg, was given to him by not a small guy in his own right, one Rick Mahorn, Piston great, and a guy who knows about physical play, and Stewart follows along in that same vein.
Here's Rozier. He has 5.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Fournier. Here's Duren. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
They get it back. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got 8 here in the quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your defenses.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 20 points per game last season, 9 rebounds and 3 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's Fournier. Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's only a 5-point Heat lead.
Yeah, bumping, holding, doesn't matter. Fournier taking it all and still finding a way to finish through contact.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got 8 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Sasser gets the bucket.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Robinson against Ivy. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Fournier. Buries it down low. He has 5.
Good D, better O. Butler's got an uncanny ability to just outwork and outduel his opponent.
Miami leading by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitutions for your Heat. Kevin
Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Sasser. Over Butler. Sasser can't hit. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. For three. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now the pass to Stewart. Lets it go. That one off the back iron and out.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And the shot is good.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Stewart. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Ivy against Robinson. Passes it to Jaquez. To the wing on the left. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Jaquez has got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's important.
And so it's Miami, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Cunningham, and it's Wiseman in at the center position. Pass to Jaquez, takes the three, drills the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 15.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Wiseman no good.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Inside, Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
The Heat leading by 17. Outside Robinson, pass to Rozier, back to Robinson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
And so he hits the technical free throw. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Jaquez, the pass to Rozier. To the middle, here's Martin over Cunningham. The kick out to Rozier. Knocks down the three ball.
Timeout. And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Jimmy Butler is checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Duncan Robinson. Pistons trailed by 21. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside, Hero. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ivy passes to Duran. Here's Stewart. They grab their own miss. Shot's good by Duran. Duran's got 10 points here in the second half.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
The pass to Adebayo. Back to Rozier. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 6 assists now in the game.
Working in close to the rim. Martin knows how to finish strong.
Here's Ivey. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Fades away. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes to Butler. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Rozier. Martin against Stewart. Martin kicks to Adebayo. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyler Hero.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. Richardson, he's checked in for the Heat.
Josh Richardson.
.103 left here in the fourth quarter. Robinson passes to Love. Back to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit.
Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Ivy up top. The rebound by Bridges. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Here's Duren. Some solid defense from Williams.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And Williams punches it home.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Fournier. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What a polished offensive game. Fournier cashing in from the mid-range.
Pass to Miller. Outside, Williams. And here's Ball. Over Cunningham. Ball no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Stewart into the lane. Here's Fournier. Good work there as it goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Ball outside. Takes the three. The Pistons clear it. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Cunningham. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Ball.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Martin against Ivy. The three from Ball. Charlotte again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, B.A., they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
Well, we know this. Fournier is a multi-position guy, and how adept was that pass? Really nice.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Here's Duren. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Charlotte making some changes. Williams is checked in for Bridges. Curry comes in for Martin. And it's man in for Ball.
At the line, 1 time.
And that one misses. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Hornets. 4-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
And the shot goes down. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Williams. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Stewart. Miller pulls it in.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Williams up top. Takes a 13-footer. Pass to man. Here's Miller. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First team.
And he drops the first. And the Pistons making a change here. And Williams drops them both. One second left. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Hornets. They lead by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
The Pistons 10.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
We've got Grant Williams. Ball is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Richards in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. The 3 from Ball. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The muscle from Cunningham, just taking it to the defense and coming through big.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Sasser. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Takes a 13-footer. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Wiseman using his size.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Curry looking it over to the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Doris, a disappointing 22-23 season for the Hornets, especially after making the play-in the year prior.
Yeah, I think surely looking to turn things around under new head coach Steve Clifford. Always takes guys a couple of years to get their system in place. It takes time to develop.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Martin comes in for Mann.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you.
He shoots it. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
Here's Wiseman. Oh, Wiseman so strong inside. Impressive.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Ball passes to Bridges. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder. So for the Hornets, Williams is checked in for Richards. Miller comes in for Williams. And it's Mann in for Ball. Here's Ivey. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Pass to Miller. The 3-ball. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Right side Fournier. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. For Charlotte, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Martin, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Fournier. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Fournier's got 6.
I'd like to see more of this from Evan Fournier. He's proven he has the size and touch to score inside.
Pass to Williams. Here's Mann. The 3. The rebound by Stewart.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Duren. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Martin outside. And Williams punches it home.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Duren can't connect from short range. The Hornets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. 16 seconds left in the first half. Here's Miller. Ivy defends. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Sasser can't hit. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Hornets leading by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
We had a few breakdowns on defense. We got to recognize personnel.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA. The Nuggets will face off against the Grizzlies in Memphis. It's going to tip off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided out.
And now we look back at the first half. Guys, some adjustments needed for the Pistons.
Showing they know how to.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again, and penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. Bridges outside. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Duren, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Miller. Screen by Bridges. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
The 3 from Ball. Detroit with a rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter.
Timeout.
I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in." and my confidence is really high. He said I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through. Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
Once again, that is your Hornets Swarm Squad.
Detroit on D. Trailing by 8. Miller takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Stewart. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And Ball gets it to go.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Backcourt violation is Hornets ball.
Bridges outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Ball surveys the floor. From downtown, LaMelo knocks down the long one.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
Williams finds Ball. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul. Man, he's checked in for Charlotte. The Pistons making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mann. Pass to Miller. Williams a screen on Fournier. There's the 3. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. A nice shot by Ivey. Ivey's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just active inside. Ivey's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
Martin, and he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Charlotte has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Bridges passes to Martin. And Ivey pulls it down.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The shot by Fournier, no good. Here's Mann. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Duren. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
They get it back. Bridges outside. Pass to Miller. Another shot. And that one's good. Miller's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Let's hear what Steve Clifford was going over with.
Well, we're doing well. Great job. Show your hand.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Charlotte's shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Grant Williams out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Trey Mann. Then it's Ball. And it's Curry in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Hornets 5.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Second chance effort. Oh, look at Wiseman throwing his weight around.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Ball outside. Pass to Curry. Detroit with a rebound. And Williams over to help. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And that one's good, man.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The Hornets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Richards. Goes back up. That shot is off. For Detroit, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford was discussing with his players. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Allie, thank you. A nice shot by Ivy.
Continuing to improve his jumper. Ivy's teammates encourage him to take shots like that.
It's Martin on the wing. The three. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fournier up top. Up and in on the layup.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Outside, Williams. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ball with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Ball no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
From 8 feet away, Stewart, no good. The Hornets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Stewart inside. He's against Bridges. Stewart, no good. The Hornets have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And the Pistons shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Cunningham against Ball. Ball in the paint.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Detroit shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Here's Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Listen, we've seen Evan Fournier go off before. This guy is smart and he takes high percentage shots.
Ball with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Pass to Miller. To the middle. And the basket by Bridges. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Ball no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Duren. Misses off the right iron. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Bridges misses.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now here's Ball. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And
Se frizó el internet, apagamos el disco si subimos un post. California love, ando por el West Coast, siguiendo la dieta, avocado toast, pero primero.
Coming right up, the Pistons taking on the Bulls.
You're now connected to Jackie Zulu.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The guard set is White alongside Levine. DeRozan out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in the center position. And for the Pistons, guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fournier in at the 3 slot. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
For a true center, Vooch is excellent in that catch and shoot.
Fournier against Caruso. The shot's good from Fournier. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Caruso. Launches a 3. Duren pulls it in. And here are the Pistons. Here's Ivy. It's deflected. Here's Levine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look, for supreme athletes like Levine, it's easier to control your body, make those shots even through contact.
For Alex Caruso, the advanced numbers say he is one of the best defenders in the league.
The eye test backs that up. Caruso just sticks to guys, performs very well against the best guards in the game, is tremendous at anticipating sets. It shows his basketball IQ.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Detroit. Here's Caruso. Rebound by the Pistons. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by Evan Fournier. Yep, it counts.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Levine finds DeRozan. Vucevic a screen on Stewart. Can't hit that one. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. 13 feet away. Fournier's shot is off. Chicago leading. The wide open look here for Caruso. Offline with his three. The pass to Ivey. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Second free throw, no good.
The first thing people mention about Ivey is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Now, here's DeRozan. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Toronto, and he's good on the three ball.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And rising above the D, Jaden Ivey, man, I would have loved to have those type of hops.
LaVine can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Cunningham. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. Outside White. From the arc. And the three ball is good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Dosunmu, he's checked in for LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. The Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Dosunmu. Williams with a clean look. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Durant. DeRozan with the rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
LaVine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
LaVine.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Just solid from the line. LaVine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. But even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2 guard. And Drummond throws it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest. And the definition of a three-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know, he might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch. Well, LaVine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Free throw good, LaVine. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
All sorts of time, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And that one drops. Chicago leading by 9. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. LaVine's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ball, the pass to LaVine. Three-pointer. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by LaVine. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Fontecchio. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm...
Look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over, and the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball. RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
Here's Stewart. Nice D from DeRozan. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Passes it to Caruso. Launches it. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 12. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 6 points.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
The deep three from LaVine. And another miss by Chicago. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Fournier. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Duren. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dishes it to White. There's the pass to Vucevic. Oh, good on the triple. Pistons trailed by 13. Here's Sasser. And it's White with the rebound.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
It's DeRozan with the drive. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
Here's Sasser. No good off the back of the rim. Outside, Levine from downtown, and it's DeMar DeRozan with the 3. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for
looking at the Bulls. They're feeling like they need a win at this point. Lots of good teams start out 0-1, 0-2. Right now, they're playing with the BGA on their backs.
All right, I don't even want to know what the BGA is.
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Bulls.
You've got to be impressed with their unselfishness.
Thank you for being with us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durant. And it's Fournier in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Look, when he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Here's Caruso. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pistons trailed by 16. Cunningham outside to the paint and stolen by White. Caruso with the ball. Defended now by Fournier.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And the shot goes down. 8 points for Jaden Ivey.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
In the corner, it's Levine. No good with the triple.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Detroit with another turnover here.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 17 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
DeRozan passes to White, and White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. They trail by 16. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Cunningham inside. White's there. Cunningham gets the bucket.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
The Bulls leading by 14. And White kicks to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. White wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Pistons have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you're always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds. Without those three things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. He dishes it to DeRozan. Over Stewart. And again, Chicago, no good. Pistons trail by 12. Here's Cunningham. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ball with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Ball's got 6.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Ivy with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Bulls leading by 13. Pass to White. Levine wide open. And it's off from three-point range. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Cunningham outside. Passes it to Stewart. Left block shot on the way. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Bulls have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Outside DeRozan. Shoots over Duren. The 10-footer finds the target. DeRozan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Bulls leading by 15. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
He gets that one. He has 6.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to DeRozan. This one for 3. Here's Dosunmu. And it's blocked. Flynn against Drummond. A nice shot by Flynn. Flynn's got his first basket.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
And so it's Chicago. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting out a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let back away. Ingles, hold your ground. Yes.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the coach got you on the bench. Here for the group, and Billy Donovan is on the floor. Billy Williams is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Dosunmu, and then Zach Levine, and it's Ball in a point guard. And out of bounds, Chicago gives it possession. And it's Drummond, the ball. They'll bring it up for the Bulls. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That's a call to the game. The game trip. Great Ivy. Better IQ going home to Bulls basket. The Pistons won by 18. And it's set back by Drummond. coming. Ball surveying the defense. Down low. Coming.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBC teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment. Always ahead of the pack.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Vader on the way. He's been no good.
Even though he has space, there is never an easy fail.
And then there's the feed to Levine. From Checchio. Over Levine. And Detroit no good that time either. And there against Ball. He's from Drummond. Finds him. Up high and strike the alley-oop.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive show of offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
So it's both teams making some substitutions here. For Detroit, they'll be on a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Time now for an injury report. And now let's get an update on Isaiah Steward's injury. David, what's the news?
Hey guys, the Pistons had that letter here gave me an update, and this is an unfortunate injury, and potentially devastating for them. At such an early point of the season, it's a tough time to lose him. It's disappointing for everyone, guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
I gotta get it back. The Pistons shooting 41% for the game. Turner, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Taylor's checked in for the Bulls. Jerry comes in for Torrey Craig. Terry outside. Outside, Ball. Here's Taylor. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. And GA starting next season. Some big repeat penalties. The teams go over the cap. That traffic penalties is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team goes over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Here's what Chicago's going like right now. Williams just checked in for Taylor. And it's Carter in for Terry. Pass the ball. Inside, uncovered, and Williams with a nice bucket inside.
And Ball, a terrific distributor, and he's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Cunningham. Bulls making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Chicago with the ball. They're rolling here on a 15-point run.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here in Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a all-out offense. Tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out some punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team just about every every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Andre Drummond.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The difference we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
That free throw missing. He hits a second from the line. Detroit's gone over 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Durant. The Pistons rebound. Here's Fournier. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And him with a merciful bucket. He snaps a terrific run by Chicago.
Terry against Fournier. A wide open look here for Terry. And the Bulls with another miss.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's two easy points that they did just give away.
And the official is limited backcourt violation. Not very careful there. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. And a foul called on Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game. The bonus will go to the free throw line.
You know what? You got to always be in control of your emotions.
It's good from ball.
I gotta tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room ball has to grow. When you factor in how efficient he is already.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Cunningham. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you.
I'm on 10 on that court. I ain't got friends. Who is you, dog? I don't know. I don't break. I just bend. I be sliding in the groove. I don't cheat or run no fence. I go stupid. I go dumb. Like I ain't got no sense. I feel like dollars.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Well, granted for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player? You know, at times the schedule can be tough. But sometimes it also works in your favor because you maintain a good rhythm game to game. Look at this starting group. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Evan Fournier. Dennis Duran in at the 5. Has really improved this part of his game. We'd love to see him shoot more often from out there. Here's Fournier, and he converts a layup. Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet it. Wow, that's a defensive breakdown, and do that against good scores. Now here's Hitty. He'll just Alexander surveying the D. Shots in mid-range. Yep, that one goes. Mid-range game comes easy for SGA. Just a matter of control for him. Here's Ivy. Shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
This is why you're trying to give him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
Smithy, you look at his distance. One thing they do really well, they get themselves on the line.
Well, look at the players on the roster. These guys are aggressive. They like to get downhill. They are not afraid of contact.
Before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at wrist level.
Fournier with the bucket. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Hitting against Ivy. Gilgeous Alexander. Screen on Ivy. Right side, Gilgeous Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Holmgren. Giddy. Rebound Detroit. This game coming out for a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just assume where they take.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. It can be better to just let it go.
Outside Giddy. Pass to Dort. Launches a three. Early rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively that left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
Dort against Ivy. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
The Pistons leading. Here's Fournier. Oh, his teardrop falls in. Fournier's got 6.
And I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Now look, here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
A short trip out from Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Cunningham. Nice start for him. He's taking his first shot.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket given up in the paint.
For Cade Cunningham, his sophomore season proved to be very challenging.
Yes, it was. Going down with a season-ending injury. Josh says he was reaching a new level. But your young guys, they bounce back.
Now here's Stewart. No good that time. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hitting passes to Williams. He's off the layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Fournier. And no good. Tried to use the glass.
More often than not, cash it in for that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
To the middle. Dort. Defense in there. Clear it. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Stewart against Giddy. Pass to Durant. Stewart inside. The Thunder with the rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
That's a game they'd like to put in the rearview mirror. They treated it like
obviously he knows that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Stewart. He uses the glass on the layup. Stewart's got his second basket of the night.
He just wanted it more. Isaiah Stewart with some grown man points.
Pass to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. He tries it for range. And that makes it a tie-ball game. Fournier against Dort. Fournier with the bucket. Fournier's got 8.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
So it's Evan Fournier making things happen for Detroit. points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. They made a lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight. Right at defenders with the ball with their hands.
Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got James Wiseman and Sasser in the point guard position. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Williams. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, BA. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an All-Star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right, they could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Here's Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Here's Fontecchio. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hayward for three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham showing the D no mercy.
Look at the handles from the big guard. Cunningham just makes things happen.
All right, a moment here about James Wiseman, a center with considerable talent, Smitty.
BA, I love to see him put it all together because this guy has potential to be an impactful player for the long haul.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Now here's Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
Wonderful concentration by Cunningham. Taking the contact and using his strength to finish the play.
Inside, here's Wiggins. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's Stewart. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Here's Joe. Three-pointer, no good. The Pistons leading. Here's Cunningham. And a nice finish on the layup. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside. Getting to that point-blank shot.
Pass to Joe. This one for 3. Unable to get that one. For Detroit, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Sasser can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Hayward. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. And reconstructing their roster, Smitty, Detroit's had some high picks to work with.
They have, and they've made good use of those. I'm seeing some all-NBA level potential. But when you rebuild through the draft, it really takes time, B.A.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Cunningham. Detroit shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Here's Stewart. Count that bucket. Stewart's got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Williams from long range sinks the tray.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Here's Ivy. Holmgren with the block. And he's able to get it back. It's good. Ivy's got his second bucket of the night.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. That one falls. Williams has got his third bucket of the night.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Fournier against Hayward. Fournier with the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 4.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
To the paint. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Look out. Watch out. Gordon Hayward is showing his explosiveness.
The Pistons have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Dort, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes. Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Fournier against Hayward. Outside Giddey. Fires for 3. The shot that time not on target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pistons on top. They're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this. And fellas, when you're enjoying an NBA game here on 2K Sports, what really puts it over the top? Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
Offensively, they've been impressive, working together. You can tell this team.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Evan Fournier.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. You know, it's interesting how Jalen Duren kind of defies the modern expectations for a young big, Smitty.
Yes, B.A. He basically ignores the three-point shot completely. The paint is where his focus is.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Thunder are still developing, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander embracing his role as a catalyst. He said, quote, I have the opportunity to really build something and be at the forefront of it. That's something I know and embrace every single day, and I maximize it for sure. Brian?
Well, you can see it. They're so grateful to have him, too. Thanks, Allie. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Giddey finds Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Cunningham. For the lead, and Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Pistons trailing. A nice shot by Ivey. Ivey's got 6.
That was a case of Ivey wanting it more. Pure desire.
Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Holmgren's gotten everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Here's Ivey. No luck on that one. Giddey with a defensive effort. The Thunder have gone 4 of 4 in this 3rd quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Holmgren. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Cunningham. Giddey with a defensive effort.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Holmgren with it, working on Duren. And it's Holmgren missing. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Fournier, the pass to Ivey. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Timeout called, the Pistons. The Thunder making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Oklahoma City in 5th.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And there's a 3-second violation.
Pistons substitution. Number 25.
Here's Oklahoma City now. A big stretch here going. 10-2 to the middle. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Hayward's got his 2nd basket of the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Stewart into the lane. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
A terrific athlete. When Stewart cuts like this, he's capable of overwhelming the deep.
Lets it go from 11. Williams misses. The Pistons have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Ivey. It's good. Now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
Finding a way to a look. Jaden Ivey beats them with his speed.
Well, Smitty, we're used to seeing NBA father-son combos, but how about the Ivies?
Yes, B.A. Jaden is the son of a former WNBA star, Neil Ivey, a big-time Division I head coach. She schooled Jaden in the driveway. So much fun seeing the mother-son pro connection.
So it's Detroit now, following the bucket by the Thunder.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
To the inside. Strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Sasser. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 assists in the game. The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Duren to the post. Holmgren's there. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Duren, no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. With some arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for Detroit. We've got Cade Cunningham, and it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Fontecchio. Basket's good.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
The Thunder shooting has been great this game, 58%. Pass to Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Cunningham on the wing, guarded by Hayward. Cunningham against Hayward, and it's Cunningham missing. The Thunder have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Detroit calls timeout. Joe's checked in for Hayward. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. He gets it in there. Holmgren's got 11 points here in the second half.
They're really working the paint now.
The Pistons shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Inside. Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dort in for Joe. On offense, here are the Thunder. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Holmgren. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to